Hi gang, I'm making kind of a spur of the moment video, photography related video. If you have a classic camera, one of the greatest SLRs, classic SLRs is the Nikon F. And a quick history of this specific camera. Um, I bought this body, not with that prism. That prism I bought recently, but the body I bought way back in 1987. When I first bought it, it had the photomic T metered prism, which I had most of its life from the beginning. And then recently, I bought I was able to find a mint condition regular prism, and offline off of the famous auction site, I bought the FTN prism. Now, what I found out is that I was trying to fit this on and it wasn't fitting on. This has a different mounting, extra little mounting thing. It has this little trigger that you have to depress, and it has two little pins that will clamp, or are supposed to clamp around the nameplate. Now, thanks to my references here, this system handbook, which I really recommend if you're a Nikon guy or owner, I did find this out, why I wasn't able to press it all the way on. If you can read that, top of the page there, it says for older F bodies, serial number 6900001 or below, a small modification needs to be made to attach this finder to the body correctly. The Nikon nameplate on the body must be filed slightly. Turn the meter on, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like how you use the meter. But that's what I've had to do. And I had the nameplate off a couple times, and I started filing, but and it's actually, I filed some off so far, reattached it, then attempted to reattach or attach the prism, and it wasn't quite, still not enough material has been removed, so I got to take this off again, file some more. I don't want to over file it because I want it to be a good straight tight fit to the top of the camera when I put this prism on. So I'm going to remove this, and since I'm just holding my camera phone by hand, I'm going to stop it now and I'm going to continue. Okay, I got the plate removed, and I have the little screws, and I'm keeping the screws in the right, which side they go. I don't want to mix them up. I mean, it shouldn't make too much of a difference, but anyway, I'm taking kind of a relatively, it's not like a diamond file, but it's a pretty good fine file. And what I'm doing, I said I had already started a fair amount, got a fair amount done. I don't want to butcher this thing either. I want it to make it look good, so I'm going to see how much more I'm going to have to take off. Okay, I filed it again, and I did fit it on, but I want to show you about what it should look like, how much material I had to take off. You could see above that chamfer edge, I had to go probably like about a 32nd of an inch above filed it, and I did a relatively clean job too of filing that. So then I'll show you how it should look. I'll show you how it looks with the prism on. Okay, maybe I can show you if I can actually do this with one hand. I'm going to actually push that on. Oh, by the way, you always have, for the FTN prism, you should have that at 5.6, and make sure that your shutter speed dial on the prism is matching the shutter speed dial on the camera. Okay, so I had it set for a 60th of a second there. Let's see if I can push it on with one hand here. There. See those two little pins? They're in there as far as they're supposed to go now. And you can see the lever, if you can see how far, see that it's black, but you can see how far it's sticking out. So I know it's fully engaged. I got a good light seal now to the camera. But that's pretty much what you have to do. Like my camera serial number is 648, so it's like a lot less than 690. Another if you didn't know this about the Nikon F, the earlier ones had just Nippon Gogaku. It wasn't the later ones just saying Nikon. That's another tip off. This was a earlier. This is an earlier body. So I hope you got something out of this video. I mean, these cameras are fantastic. In fact, they're probably going up in value. Through the years, I've been able to pick up these accessories. Like I said, I still have I bought this one. These are actually very hard to find too. A good, really good, simple meter prism. I'm actually going to take this round collar and I'm going to put it on this new prism too. But this one, the T prism there, photomic T prism, that worked pretty good for many years, and I'm obviously going to hold on to it. I'm doing sort of a postscript too. I want to show you my complete outfit here. Like I said, I have the camera with the prism mounted. I also have this fantastic case, ever ready case, or also known as a never ready case. But I bought this online. I can't remember from where. This is at CTTZ. I think this is like a newer case or something, but it's made for this camera. And then for a flash, Nikon has had this unit, the SB7, and how it works. You have this system that clips on around some like rails or that area there, and that little metal like dot, that is like a hot shoe. When this is clipped on, you turn a collar. You turn this collar to lock it on, like that, so that this works like a flash with a hot shoe. You don't need a separate cord. But that's specifically for the SB7. Other Nikon flash units you can use, but you have to buy a separate little gadget that sort of looks like this to clip the flash on. I don't know the actual Nikon designation, but they make that and other aftermarket. They're aftermarket. Do a little research on the internet and you'll find out what you need. But I have used this, it works. And I would also recommend get a manual. You can get a reprint. There's a guy, his name is Mike Butkus, and you go to like www.orphancameras.com, and he has like PDFs of like hundreds of camera manuals, and he asks for a modest donation to try to help him out so that he can support and get more manuals and put them on his websites. So with that, this is my postscript to my my little camera repair video there. So now I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope you find a fantastic camera like this, and I hope you enjoy using it. This camera is almost as old as I am. The serial number, I traced the serial number, was made in 1963. And it looks fantastic. It works like new. So if you want something that's going to really last, try to look for a camera like this. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you got something out of this video. Bye for now.